New Zealand, often painted as a paradise of stunning landscapes, peaceful living, and abundant opportunity, is now witnessing a quiet but powerful exodus. For years, the country stood tall as a dream destination for immigrants seeking a better life, offering clean air, world-class education, and a promise of safety and stability. But today, that dream seems to be fading. Thousands of immigrants, many of whom once saw New Zealand as their forever home, are now packing their bags and leaving the country in record numbers. The question that hangs in the air is, why? Is it the rising cost of living? The lack of jobs? Is the once promising Kiwi dream no longer enough to hold people back from chasing opportunities elsewhere? From Australia to Canada and even back to their countries of origin, immigrants are searching for what New Zealand once promised but no longer seems to offer. Behind every departure is a story of frustration, unmet expectations, and changing priorities. But there's more to this than just statistics. It's about real lives, real families, and real consequences. In this deep dive, we'll uncover the economic struggles, policy shifts, personal stories, and international pull factors that are fueling this wave of migration. Whether you're living in New Zealand, planning to move there, or simply curious about global migration trends, this is a topic that affects the future of an entire nation. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love insightful breakdowns on global issues, immigration trends, and socioeconomic analysis. Your support helps us keep creating well-researched content just like this. Number 1. Economic downturn and rising inflation. New Zealand's economy has struggled post-COVID, with signs of stagnation and even a technical recession in 2024. With economic growth dipping and inflation hovering above 3%, the cost of living has soared. Everyday items such as groceries, utilities, and housing have become increasingly unaffordable. Moreover, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand's drastic interest rate hikes have affected mortgage holders and renters alike. As borrowing became more expensive, economic growth slowed further, resulting in layoffs and business shutdowns. Number 2. Housing crisis and high cost of living. Housing affordability in New Zealand has been a long-standing issue. Cities like Auckland and Wellington have some of the highest housing costs in the world when adjusted for income. Rent prices have skyrocketed, leaving many immigrants financially strained. Those who initially moved to New Zealand for a better quality of life now find themselves struggling to make ends meet. This housing crisis is a major push factor, especially when countries like Australia or Canada offer better living conditions for comparable or even lower costs. Number 3. Shrinking job market and low wages. Despite being well-educated and skilled, many immigrants face challenges securing suitable employment. Industries such as healthcare, education, and technology have seen cutbacks and hiring freezes. Additionally, public sector downsizing has led to widespread job losses. Even when immigrants do secure jobs, the wages often fail to match their qualifications or cover the rising costs of living. Australia, by comparison, offers higher average wages, better job security, and more opportunities for career growth. Number 4. Political instability and government policy shifts. Recent government changes and shifts in immigration and economic policies have caused uncertainty. Critics argue that the new administration's focus on austerity, public sector cuts, and reduced social spending has damaged trust among immigrants. Immigration policies have also tightened, making it harder for newcomers to secure residency or bring family members. This has discouraged long-term settlement plans and prompted many to consider relocating elsewhere. Number 5. Educational and career migration of the youth. A notable trend among younger immigrants and citizens is leaving New Zealand for better education or career prospects. Australia, the UK, and Canada offer more comprehensive programs, stronger university networks, and better employment prospects for graduates. This brain drain is evident in the increasing number of students who choose to study abroad and do not return. The lack of competitive research opportunities and startup support within New Zealand further exacerbates this issue. Number 6. Attractiveness of Australia and other neighboring countries. Australia remains the most popular destination for departing immigrants. With its larger economy, thriving cities, multicultural communities, and better public services, Australia is a natural choice. The close geographical proximity and special trans-Tasman travel arrangements make moving to Australia relatively seamless for New Zealanders and permanent residents alike. Other nations like Canada and the UK are also becoming increasingly attractive due to skilled migrant programs and better living standards. Number 7. Over-bureaucratization and compliance fatigue. Many immigrants have voiced frustration over New Zealand's growing bureaucracy. From starting a business to getting medical care, the overemphasis on compliance and regulations has made life more complicated. In contrast, countries with streamlined systems and more digital infrastructure offer smoother experiences for work, healthcare, and entrepreneurship. This comparison leads many to seek more efficient environments elsewhere. Number 8. Social isolation and cultural disconnect. While New Zealand is often praised for its friendly locals and scenic beauty, some immigrants find it difficult to fully integrate. The limited diversity in certain regions, coupled with language and cultural barriers, can make newcomers feel isolated. Without strong community support, many immigrants struggle to feel a sense of belonging. Countries with more multicultural frameworks and immigrant-centric services often feel more welcoming and inclusive. Number 9. Personal stories that reflect a national trend. Real-life stories help paint a clearer picture of the exodus. Take Michaela Young, who moved from Auckland to Melbourne after being unable to find a stable, well-paying job. Or Jessica Chong, who is planning to relocate to London in search of a more vibrant life. Such stories reflect thousands of quiet departures happening every month. These personal journeys reveal the emotional and practical challenges that immigrants face and highlight the urgency of addressing this growing issue. Number 10. The loss of skilled workers and brain drain. New Zealand's loss isn't just in numbers. It's a significant loss of talent. Doctors, engineers, IT professionals, and educators are leaving in large numbers. This brain drain is particularly worrying for sectors already facing shortages. As more skilled workers depart, the remaining workforce struggles to meet demand, placing additional pressure on health services, education, and public infrastructure. Number 11. Impact on New Zealand's global image. Once viewed as a beacon for quality living, political stability, and natural beauty, New Zealand's global image is taking a hit. International media have covered the record-high emigration rates, highlighting economic struggles and discontent among residents. If these trends continue, it may deter future immigrants and investors, weakening New Zealand's soft power and international appeal. Number 12. Impact on the economy and society. The loss of working-age immigrants has real economic consequences. A reduced tax base, decreased consumer spending, and talent shortages can all slow down recovery efforts. Socially, it can lead to community breakdowns, especially in areas where immigrant populations previously bolstered local economies and diversity. Rural towns, in particular, may feel the pinch as services shrink due to fewer residents. Number 13. Government response and proposed solutions. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, some political leaders and organizations have begun proposing solutions. These include: Number 1. Boosting public sector investment. Number 2. Increasing minimum wages. Number 3. Offering housing subsidies. Number 4. Making visa and residency processes more immigrant-friendly. Number 5. Investing in mental health and multicultural support programs. However, critics argue that progress is slow and more comprehensive reforms are needed to reverse the current trends. Number 14. What can be done to reverse the trend? If New Zealand hopes to stop or slow down this exodus, it must take immediate and strategic steps, which are: Number 1. Encourage economic diversification and support small businesses. Number 2. Create jobs tailored to immigrant skills. Number 3. Build affordable housing faster. Number 4. Reform bureaucracy and reduce regulatory burdens. Number 5. Launch nationwide campaigns to retain youth and talent. Number 6. Strengthen partnerships with immigrant communities. Only with such a multi-pronged approach can New Zealand retain its position as a land of opportunity. A wake-up call for the nation. The record number of immigrants leaving New Zealand is not just a statistic, it's a reflection of deeper economic, political, and social issues. For a country that once stood as a symbol of hope, safety, and opportunity, this trend is a wake-up call. Unless these issues are addressed promptly, the country risks further decline in population growth, innovation, and global competitiveness. It's not too late for New Zealand to reclaim its narrative, but it will take vision, empathy, and decisive action. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more in-depth content like this. Stay informed, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.